At the beginning of each year, the Airline Pilots Association welcomes newly elected leaders and representatives to learn more about their union at a 3-day leadership training conference.
By the end of the week, my hope is you're going to have a good foundation of ALPA, the resources, your roles and responsibility in your new role as an elected leader, which is a monumental task. And we're going to talk about some of those tasks in the next 3.5 days.
What's going to happen is you're going to meet a lot of people. You're going to meet pilots and you're going to meet staff. They're going to help you with your jobs, with your newly elected positions, okay? So it's important to network, like you did this morning, like David had you do. Go to the left, go to the right, front, back. Make sure that you learn everybody, because not only are you going to be close with your local council officers that you serve with, or your MEC, but there's a lot of people in this room that have different levels of experience with the association, okay? Network. There's 209 board of directors members, of which there are many of them in this room.
Pilot representatives who attend the conference have their unique takeaways.
The leadership training is a broad span of information throughout ALPA, and we're learning this week of all the available resources that we have.
The training's been a great resource to indicate all of our resources and how we can better do our job as representatives.
The professionalism of the people that work here and the amount of experience that they have, it's just tremendous. The attorneys I spoke with, they're so clear-spoken. The doctor knows about aviation medicine more than anyone that I've ever heard from. So I'm very proud to be a part of ALPA.
The training's been great so far. I've learned about all the resources that ALPA has, some resources that I didn't even know exist. And after learning about this, I'm fairly excited to go back to Cologne and be able to help my fellow pilots explore some of those resources that they might have not known existed.
The encouragement from pilots is great. The interaction with other pilots here has been great to hear some of the other stories, some of the other things that have gone on which were not so good, were so good, and that kind of helps with a lot of the way that we're going.
By informing and educating new leaders on the resources available to them, ALPA is ensuring that these leaders are trained for life as union officers.
And I want to thank you all for your attention and for stepping up to lead, because this really, think about it. Take some time, and just do me a favor, during this whole thing when you're doing this and going to pump a lot of information at you. Bill does that. They're going to get a lot of information coming at you pretty quick, right? But just keep one thing in mind. Kind of step back from yourself for a little bit, do a little mindfulness, and realize from 1931 to where we are today, the time you have chosen to serve. Dangerous goods, terrorism, commercial space. I can go on and on and on, all right? The political environment that we're facing. A lot of pilots never had to face all this, but you will, right? And that's why the unity part is so important. I'll be there for you. I will do everything I can to give you the resources to need, and I will make sure our team up here is ready to help you.